Forecast. Here's KATC Chief Meteorologist Rob Perillo.
Welcome back. We'll keep the rain gear handy over the next couple of days. Showers and storms a good bet, mainly on a scattered basis, not a washout, but there'll be several periods of rain and storms like what we saw today, tomorrow, Wednesday as well. We'll probably squeeze out Thursday with pretty high rain chances, and then things change down the road. So here's the setup. We have that deep Gulf tropical moisture also coming in from the Caribbean as well, out ahead of the dust. The dust is right about here. We'll show you more on that in just a bit. That's going to feed into upper level disturbance that'll be approaching out of the northwest and this northwest flow aloft, and disturbances coming out of this upper level trough. So the bottom line, pretty good rain chances over the next couple of days, and that's not going to change until we see a change in the pattern. The moisture gets pushed back to the west and then dust comes in. Here's a 12-hour loop, and you can see the showers and storms rolling through. Houston got slammed with some heavy rains and localized flooding today. We saw several rounds of showers and locally very heavy thunderstorms across the region, and now things finally winding down with the showers diminishing along and south of the I-10 corridor. And as we take a look at the rain totals today, and they've been pretty good. This is just over the last 12 hours. Lots of areas of green that correspond to 2 to 3 inches of rain, few spots where it's red, and then other areas not much. 11/100ths out at the airport, about a quarter inch here at KATC. So that's the nature of storms. You're going to get some rain, maybe a lot of it in a short period of time, and some localized street flooding. So we'll be on the lookout for that. You can see the storms firing up this afternoon. Southeast Texas across Louisiana. Initially, we had that moisture here poised to the south, and then we got energy coming in from the north and west, and that kept the storms going through this afternoon into early this evening. Farther out as we get into the tropics, it's relatively quiet in the Caribbean, but then we get out here into the Atlantic. This little swirl right here that is south and east of Nantucket is a subtropical depression. Could become a subtropical storm. If so, the name would be Dolly, but I'm not going to give you even a forecast track on this because it's going to stay out to sea and not impacting us here in the Gulf of Mexico. Elsewhere in the tropics, very quiet. Thanks to that dust that's rolling through the Caribbean right now, it shows up this milky white stuff or brownish stuff. That's all African dust, and it's the thick of it is just about past Jamaica now, and that's going to be getting into the Gulf of Mexico over the next couple of days, and then eventually we're in the thick of it as we head into Thursday and Friday. So what does this dust do? Well, it generally suppresses rain chances, and we think that impact will begin especially for Friday. But by the way, if we still have storms Thursday into Friday, look for dust or residue on your cars, and of course hazier, grayer skies expected, especially into this weekend. There can be some impacts for those that have sensitive allergies, so keep that in mind. I've felt it in the past, so you may feel it as well. Benefits are good. There are some good ones. Nutrients that feed and are favorable for phytoplankton development and microbial blooms that the phytoplankton eats that, and that is very good for the ocean. And also those nutrients feed the jungles from the Amazon on northward. I'm not totally sure how it impacts Louisiana agriculture. That's still being studied. It does reduce tropical activity, and we also get nicer sunset, and this dust will stay around at least through Sunday before we see a break. But look, there's more dust on the way, and that's good at least for keeping the tropics quiet as well. So showers and storms ending early. Rain chance at about 30% overnight tonight. There'll be a few showers around and about, and tomorrow another good chance of showers and storms with some locally heavy downpours. Your highs in the upper 80s, even cloudier and wetter we think for Wednesday. Thursday, the rain chances begin to tone down. Then as we go into the weekend, those hazy, dusty skies with rain chances in the 20 to 30% range, and back to a normal summer-like pattern. Maybe some haze in here. We can't forecast that at this point, but we could have more down the line. That's it for weather. Jim, over to you.